Welcome. Today, this is a class for basics of drone, how it works. So, let's begin with the video by making a drawing of drone. So, I will make a quick sketch now. So, here is a simple type of basic drones in which we can see there are four motors and one Uno here. So for this, I'm using a Uno platform, this Uno Sketch. So simple Uno Sketch. So the one over here connected together is ground, G and D. That represents negative. So after this, we have some basic idea that we can make this motor, this motor, this motor, this motor run together. These are specific ports in which let this be motor 1, 2, 3, 4 be connected and a common ground G and D that represents negative here. Then these the ports connected over here are positive. That means these ports are positive. These ports represent positive terminals. So we can say that these can be anode type of wires and these as cathode. So our next step is to know how it moves, how the drone moves. It's not that hard, but it's very simple how a drone moves. See, when these four motors work together, then the drone goes up. When none of these work, that means drone will go down or will stop in its position. And it's very simple because there is no thrust getting towards the ground or any of the surface. So this is the reason. So our next thing to is to make locomotion, like how to make it go left, right, up, down. In it is the point of how in which speed and where the motor spins. So it is recommended that these two motors will spin. If these two motors will spin anti-clockwise, then it depends how the motor spins and the power of motor. If one is more powerful and one is located over here while these trees are less powerful, then the drone will go over here. And if two is powerful, then the drone will go over here. But if both are equal, then a then a force the force will be exerted toward this because the left and right force will be cancelled. So the only force created will be towards front. Now other forces like 3 and 4 may work similarly and 2 2 and 4 and same rules for 1 and 3. It's your wish how the motor will work. Now you can code accordingly for how the motors will work. It is just a value that you can find by simply just thinking. It's just logic that if the force will be more towards over here, then here will be low, and it is that concentrations goes from high to low. So we can just say that this shall go this way if these both have equal power and this have less power than these. So what if these three motors are more powerful? Nothing. Just think this one. These both are negligible in case of if only one motor is weak. So even though one motor is weak but three are active, it will go towards the opposite direction of the middle. This is the middle one. So it will go towards here. So it is quite simple that if we both want to do like this, it makes a simple. And this is the common logic behind this. Now, our next purpose is to know how to do that. So, let's have a clean page. So, here is a clean page, and we can make a simple ideas like see this breadboard. So, using this breadboard, we can make easy ideas. We can also use analog ports of Arduino that are A1 to A6, and I only have till A6. This may be more or less, and battery power is different. So here is the battery power and all. So now our simple project is to just say that here it be some small ports in the breadboard. So if we have four motors, then it's really very simple. We can just add or subtract power from this, this, and accordingly. In while subtracting, the power will be less. So the the motor in which the power is less. Suppose this this is the motor which has less power. So these three will have more power and this will go towards this. Now with the same logic we can increase and decrease power in all, and for takeoff we will just neutralize these. In neutralizing we can even think that we may have ranges of power like we can give it 4 volts or maybe max, maybe this also max, and this also max. So the thrust will be generated. Now if this is the drone, taking an idea that this is a drone, so here are simple motors and propellers. So when these will move, it is very simple that these will create a thrust towards ground, and this is a very simple logic that will create an upward thrust for the drone, and it will be same cause the air also has some weight, not that much but still it at least enough weight so that it could control that till drone doesn't reaches air with thinner layers. With high density, it can even move the air particles and go up with the thrust. So it has very simple logics. And like this: min max. So we can add max, min, max, min. This will make it cos go here, and because this is more, so this will be going up. So there will be a turning force that will help in controlling. If we keep it at some range, so we can also control from this side, but we need to make equal positions. Then equal, we can, then it can go up, side, etc. So it's quite simple, but you need to program accordingly. Now, as these are basics, so programming is not included. But still, I can include programming that is quite simple, but not for now. Now, keeping this in your mind, you can make a simple drone. And with this logic that the drone will go to the side of motor that has minimum power will be quite simpler.